Oh, there you are, YouTube. Do. Subscribe if you're interested, but also no pressure. Hey, it's October 23rd. It's time for us to go to the Halloween movie advent calendar and find out what movie we are watching today to count down the days to Halloween. Let's go. October 23rd. 23. What are we watching? Ooh, that's a cool pocket. Look at that.
Funny.
Oh my. That's a G.
G. Mm.
And then that's a cursive S at the end.
S.
E-S.
Silly. G. S.
That's an M right there. Funny games. Next year we'll write them in print. Funny games. And I think, are we doing the original or the remake? I don't know. I don't know which one we're going to do.
Original.
Are we doing the original one or the remake? We're watching the remake. Okay, so Funny Games. It was good to get back to this. A movie that I don't even think I had seen in full. Just caught it on a movie channel back in the day. And was able to see it in its complete form. And what I always thought was cool about it was the lighting. I mean, some of it takes place in, later points in the day, but like the beginning portion is just very bright, a very bright movie. We have this, so it's like a home invasion style movie. It's well-off family. Every wall is white and the clothing is white and the lighting is bright, and we have this sort of horror film happening, this sort of home invasion thing going on, which is just so unique for the horror genre, because normally, we're seeing shadows and low-key lighting and all of that, and this is sort of like high-key lighting in a way, for a strong portion of it. And it's just such a crazy contrast to what's going on in the movie, because the movie is very brutal. Also, speaking of its brutality, it is very brutal, but most of it you do not even see. It's like right off camera. You just miss it, or you see the after effects of it, or just a piece of it, but never like the full action or anything like that, which is really interesting, because sometimes you're like, oh, I swear I saw it, that sort of thing, but it's like, well, maybe I really didn't, and we really didn't. It's well done in that sense. Also, man, there's just so much to talk about here. Actually, I'll probably only go about 5 minutes. I'm very tired. But what's also cool about this movie, and I'd forgotten this, that it breaks the fourth wall. So there's a lot of cool things going on with the form, the medium that Michael Haneke is playing around with. He's really playing around with lighting. He's playing around with the fourth wall right there. What's his name? Michael Pitt or whatever, like looks at us and talks to us a couple times in the movie. And then also he rewinds the film as well. Like he's like, all right, that was one path. Let's rewind the movie. Let's see that in instant replay. And then it gets all there's like a redo, a different version. Doodaloo. That's one of those situations. So he's playing around with that as well. And what's also so strange about this is, so I guess I'm going to give some stuff away here, but some of our main characters, so we have some big names in here. We got Naomi Watts, we got Tim Roth, we got Michael Pitt, Brady Corbet. See the other guy? I don't actually think I know him. But we have some, main characters in here that are, killed off. And when that happens, it's so unceremonious done, zero theatrics. You know, like whenever that happens in another movie, sometimes there's slow motion and people going, no, or the camera does something to make that event really something emotional or epic or something, you know, like think of like Willem Dafoe in Platoon, you know, like that moment, or I don't know, just something's usually happening, right, to make it a big moment. And then here, that's not the case. That's not happening. So Haneke's really playing around with stuff here. And I remember him talking about, like when this came out, he was, or I don't know, I think I read up on it some years ago. I can't remember, but that it was about like violence in the media. And I don't feel like I get that unless he's talking about the movie itself being the media. But because the movie doesn't really talk about media. So I don't know. The only thing I can think of is if he's talking about this movie itself as media and having like senseless violence in it, like the type of like um you know, like Ted Bundy type. What is that called? I can't even think of it. Like sociopath type violence, psychopath, sociopath. I can't remember which one's which right now, but you know, that sort of, you know, emotionless violence taking place for no reason. Like if this is the media he's talking about, I guess I get that. But if it was about like people consuming media in the movie, that's not really happening. Actually, there is a TV on. Oh yeah, there is a TV on. What, gosh, I wish I would have paid more attention to what was on it. I remember a race, a car race. I feel like I remember a horse on the TV. I don't know. Maybe there's a connection there that I would need to rewatch to remember, like in terms of the media within the movie. Gosh, I wish I would have paid attention to that more. I really didn't. There was a time when the TV was on. It was kind of loud. Man, and also there are just these long takes in the film as well, where you're just like resting on what's happening, and it's like Naomi Watts just trying to stand up so she can go cut the, what are they called, the grots or something, I don't know, off her wrists. Okay, so let's see. Peter Eisenman of Icon says the most terrifying movie I've ever seen. Ty Burr of the Boston Globe says doesn't play nice, fair, or easy. John Ray says profoundly disturbing. Yeah, it is. And these two dudes, the bad guys, are just annoying as heck. It's just like, so bad. It makes you wish that Tim Roth knew, or Naomi Watts knew like martial arts or something, and could have just like taken them out right away. They are extremely annoying. The rules are simple. Pick a family and make them play. Made with a brutal fascination and skill. The acting is terrific, says Owen Gleiberman of Entertainment Weekly. But anyway, I'm curious if you've seen Funny Games. I'm also curious if you've seen the original Funny Games. My wife discovered that both films were filmed in the same house in Austria. So not only is it the same director, same writer, and everything, just you have the German version and this the American version, but also same set, which is cool. Same home. But yeah, I've never seen the original one. I've only seen this one. And actually, I don't think I had seen that other one or this one in full. There were some scenes I didn't recognize, but anyway, finally seen it, and I want to know what the original is like. So I should probably give that a watch eventually. But if you've seen them both, let me know how they compare and contrast. I'd love to know. Let me know in the comments below, and perhaps we'll see you tomorrow for more Pure Hangout.